2, 1, go.
And welcome everybody to what will promise to be the crappiest tournament of all time. I'm talking the drizzling SHITs. These are, without a doubt, the worst.
Pauly just spelled out shits like we're in kindergarten.
Well, I wasn't sure if I could say shits.
Let's go.
All right, okay.
This is perfect.
Let's talk about
Continue.
Pauly's drizzling SHITs.
This will be the worst wrestling bracket
Of
all time.
Of all time. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be so funny.
This is gonna be.
Well, I'm not going to hype it up like you're going to enjoy every single second of this. It's going to be
will.
great stuff.
You
It's
might.
gonna be a great
It's gonna
time.
be
It's going to be
hilarious.
great commentary, but these are some of the worst wrestlers that have ever existed in a business that has existed for
Jeff
over
needs.
100
Amanda
years.
said Jeff needs to smile.
You said what?
My wife says you need to smile.
Smile.
Smile, fool, smile. This is
Guys?
a fun time.
I'm Paul. I'm happy to be here on camera with you guys, running the ropes, running it all.
Welcome, Paul. Welcome.
Dean,
There, Jeff's
Later,
smiling.
Yes.
Amanda threw down on this bracket too. Credit to Amanda for making the bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
She
Amanda.
randomized it.
I just want to say
So
right
good
now,
for you.
congratulations to you. You did a far better job on this than I did for mine.
No, you did great.
It looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, my friends are asking me to play Call of Duty. Later, Aaron. We'll play later.
Well, I want to get down.
We'll play later. Dean's gonna play too.
Yeah.
All right.
Still have the running the ropes belt right here. So
Dean's still the champ, Pauly.
Yeah.
Let's not talk. You're never gonna hold that thing with your 4 correct picks.
5.
Oh yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
You have 50%.
Yeah.
I have 9 out
Eli
of 10
Drake
so
should have
far.
made this.
Eli
Yeah.
Drake. I liked Eli Drake
I
though.
did too.
I liked
Oh,
Eli Drake.
World
Are we?
champion.
Did we pick night? We didn't pick night 2 picks.
Son of a biscuit, we didn't.
Wow.
All right, Pauly, pull him up on your phone real quick. I don't know.
Emergency stoppage, real quick.
Emergency stoppage. We gotta do this.
We will have
This
to
is
edit
urgent.
this video when we post
No,
it
we-
to
we-
YouTube.
No,
Yeah,
we don't have
nothing.
to edit. We don't have to edit nothing.
We had nothing.
Wait, what the hell is going on?
We forgot to pick our picks for next week. Dang
This
it!
is important.
This is important. The title's on the line.
To be fair, Fighter
be
Fest
fair.
Night 2 not looking terribly great in
be
hindsight. But Night 2 of Fighter Fest,
Real quick, go.
Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy.
Jericho, because that's the only
Cassidy.
person I know.
Yee. I'm going to go Cassidy.
I'm gonna go Cassidy as well.
Boom.
The Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, versus the the bad boy, Joey Janela.
Murder Hawk.
I like
There's
the
no
name
chance
Murder
Joey
Hawk.
Janela's winning.
I don't know. He's getting a push. They're
Lance
trying to-
Archer is just murder.
I picked Lance Archer
Lance
as well.
needs a win.
The Dark Order versus SCU.
Okay.
This is the worst bracket I've ever written in.
Yeah. Dark Order's winning this all day.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Pauly likes SCU though.
I
a
love
lot.
SCU.
I love.
I love Scorpio Sky's a beast.
I feel like this is a good chance for Colt to turn
Christopher
and create a
Daniels.
rivalry with Brody Lee. I'm going to go SCU.
Ooh. Dean?
Dark Order.
Next match.
FTR teams with the Young Bucks
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
we
first
got
time
a-
in history
We got
to
an
face the
8-man
Butcher
tag team match.
and the Blade and the Lucha Brothers.
All right, so if you're picking the Young Bucks, I'm going to put YB. If you're picking the Lucha Brothers, I'm going to put LB.
I'm picking FTR to pick up the
Okay,
victory.
that's fine. So YB.
I'm thinking
You
FTR
already
as
know who
well.
I'm going with. Young Bucks for life, baby.
FTR.
We all picked the same except for Pauly at SCU.
And the only championship matchup of Night 2,
With the tag team titles.
which appears to be the main event for the AEW World
Private
Tag
Party.
Team Championship. Private Party versus
That's
Kenny Omega
Private Party.
and Hangman Adam Page.
Private
down.
Party taking titles, baby.
Especially after seeing that picture you showed me outside, it is going down.
Private Party. I'll be posting that picture.
Same energy.
Pauly?
Same.
I bet against Omega and Page and lost. I'm going with Omega.
He's going
and Page.
Kenny Omega. Okay.
If you were going to
They
do the
need- they
title
need to
change, you would have done
disband
it with Best Friends.
Dumb.
not
Okay.
with Private Party.
Boom.
Put
We
the
got our
titles
picks.
on a real tag
And
team.
you wanted NXT as well.
Do
for
we
Great
know
American
what
Bash.
we know what match is going on Great American Bash?
We have the big match for the winner take
Oh,
all.
that's right.
But there's also some other matches officially announced. Let me get to that here momentarily.
I'm going with Keith Lee.
Whoop, whoop.
Mark it down right now.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna put them in order. That way they're all the same when I go through the thing.
Bask in his glory.
Okay, so we only have 3 matches for night 2, and we will try to update this.
For NXT?
Yeah.
For right now, yeah, we'll get it updated.
So the big ones are a 6-man tag team matchup. Legado del Fantasma against Breezango.
Breezango.
And Drake Maverick.
Breezango, revenge.
Legado. They have not yet won as a team.
Drake's going to have a big
I'm going to
part
put
in it.
LP Legado Fantasmo. Okay.
A street fight, and it's going to be a good one.
It is.
The Blasian baddie Mia Yim against the Poison Pixie Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae's taking this one. She needs it.
She does, especially after her performance in the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
She absolutely has
She's going
to
to come
pick
in
up
with a
the
chip
win.
on her shoulder.
It's a street fight, too, so I'm going with Candice LeRae as well.
And the main event for the NXT and NXT North American Championships.
Both titles on the line. Winner take all, baby.
Winner take all. The NXT champion, Adam Cole.
Baby!
Love me some
Love
Adam
you guys.
Cole. Come on.
Versus the limitless North American champion,
Dean
Keith
says
Lee.
Keith Lee's taking it all, bro.
Keith Lee is taking it.
So my original thought was this was going to end in a squash. Like, there was going to be a no finish. But as you know, there are spoilers out there. And one of the things that I've heard,
As one of the developmental wrestlers tweeted out a picture of
the winner.
the winner.
Who's the winner?
No.
I didn't
Keith
see. I
Lee.
didn't click on it.
But they have said that there is a winner. Which
They filmed.
changes this.
They said they filmed two
alternate-
different endings.
Yes.
I read that.
But that means that somebody won this match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the title off of Adam Cole here. There's no way to do that.
I'm the same way as well.
If you're going to,
Adam Cole.
now, if you're going to take the NXT title off of Adam Cole and put it onto Karrion Kross, which seems to be the way they're going here, at least give him a title to make up for it. The North American Championship was the first championship he held.
won. I agree with that as well.
That works to his advantage.
That was kind of my logic, that Karrion Kross is going to take the title off Adam Cole. Adam Cole's going to get the NXT North American Championship. And then maybe feud with Keith Lee or Johnny Gargano. Either one would be fine. They'd both put on great matches.
Now, keep in mind, if any new matches get announced in the coming days, we will gather.
We'll make our picks.
And get those picks. They'll be in the book.
Okay.
Which hopefully
Back to
you'll
the crap
remember.
tournament. Back to the crap
Back
tournament.
to your crappy tournament. So that concludes the actual running the ropes portion of the
Yes,
show. Let's
sorry.
get to the crappy tournament now. So
Back to your regular program.
back to your
First
regular
match.
scheduled crap.
I'm going to read the first
Go
match.
for it.
We're going to go around the table. We'll do the last one. Dean, you weren't here for the last one, but we'll go in order. You make your pick first to read the match.
Like it.
We're going to start down, if you're following at home, we're going to start down the left side. Go down the left side. Go down the right side. Do the thing. First up, we got the Canadian Mountie versus
I'm the Mountie.
versus the stunt man Marco Stunt.
I'm just going to say I love Marco Stunt.
I like Marco Stunt as well. I just probably like him though because he's 4'2" or whatever he is. He is super, super tiny. So when he does something cool in the ring, it looks awesome because he looks like my kid. Like he's my kid's size. But I picked the Mountie. The Marco Stunt gimmick is not that bad. He's just a tiny little guy that gets thrown around a lot. The Mountie wins it for me. Moving on because the Mountie was super hilarious.
Marco.
Oh, Dean went Marco.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, I got an empty bracket.
I have an empty bracket right here.
Look at, bam.
I was gonna say the bracket is also on the live as well. So.
Well, I know, but we're gonna do a
Right there
final
in the
one with
middle.
everybody's
Oh, okay.
votes.
Right there in the middle.
And I
everybody.
have, since we have 4, which is us three at the table, and Jeff sitting over there at the producer's booth. If we
Hopkins
do come to a
had 4,
tie
bro.
conclusion, a 2v2, I have Amanda's bracket here as well for the tiebreaker.
Man.
So I picked the Mountie.
Okay.
So Jeff, unless you picked Marco Stunt, we have a consensus agreement.
I went with the
doesn't do
Mountie.
anything
I'll
for
be
me.
honest. I want to get just clear, guys. I don't know half of these guys, so if I base it on like the Mountie, I like the name the Mountie better, so that's why I chose
Do you
him.
know who the Mountie was, Jeff?
No.
Do you know what a Mountie is?
So how's everyone's day going?
No, like in real
Terrible.
life. Like in real life, do you know what a Mountie is?
No.
Okay, it's a Canadian officer of the law. I believe it's like a police officer.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they're like
But
the
they ride
equivalent of a-
horses and stuff, and they wear like a red coat.
They
Like,
kind of remind me of the equivalent
see, I like
of
that.
State Highway Patrolman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going with the Mountie.
okay, so we got the Mountie moving on.
I was immediately thinking of me, myself, and Irene when you said that.
Wasn't there a Brendan Fraser movie?
Maybe.
It was called The Mountie, I think.
It sounds like something he'd have done.
Hey, don't you hate on Brendan Fraser. Moving on.
Watch.
We got Tamina.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, go ahead, Pauly. That's you. Go ahead.
Okay. In the next matchup, we have Tamina
She's terrible.
versus Bastion Booger. Boy, this isn't a match I'd ever want to see.
Bastion Booger. What a name.
Yep.
Just right off the rip. What a name.
What a name.
It was so terrible to watch his matches. I curse the both of you for making me do that.
If you guys don't know who that is, Google him.
We have
You will have a
WWE
laugh.
Network.
I promise
You
you.
can watch some Bastion Booger. Just
You wanna-
search him. Just type in Booger.
Whose turn is it to go?
Bastion
Yours.
Booger.
Bastion Booger all day. Good God.
Bastion.
Dean?
Booger.
Dean, did you pick the Booger Man as well?
I put Booger.
I picked the Booger Man as well. Jeff?
Who couldn't go? The name
Who
is
couldn't go with the greatest
Booger.
name ever?
That is
Booger
bananas.
Man.
We need to have like a something.
Oh yeah, Chris. If you're in the comments
Okay.
too, happy 4th of July to
who we
you as
got?
well.
Oh, sorry. Hey,
You
Chris,
Googled
I didn't
who was
have
better
my
looking?
comments turned on. My bad, my bad. Amanda Googled who was better looking, Tamina or Bastion Booger.
Tamina's boring, man.
Congratulations to Tamina
God.
for winning that contest.
Did she pick Tamina?
If she picked Bastion Booger, you
She
did.
sure did pick Tamina because she's better looking. Good
She
job,
is.
babe.
She did tell me she Googled the whole,
You're
the whole
next.
bracket.
You're
You
next.
have a lot of problems
All
when you
right.
pick Booger over Tamina in
Coming
terms
up.
of the looks contest.
Coming up next, we have James Ellsworth versus Right to Censor. This was kind of hard for me
Agreed.
because Ellsworth is
Terrible.
terrible.
Terrible,
Here-
terrible,
He's
terrible.
like another version of Gilbert, but
You know what?
In
You
my
guys hate him because you saw him on TV. I sat through 2 of his damn matches live that I paid money to travel to.
Which
for
one?
you traveled for him.
Not specifically for him.
You got in the car and was like, "Come on, guys, we're going to a
see
James
James
Ellsworth
Ellsworth."
show."
But, you know,
Get her,
seriousness
brother.
here. You remember when Asuka was chasing Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship
Yes.
and everybody's like, Asuka's going to win this. Clearly, Asuka's going to win this. I was at Money in the Bank when Ellsworth returned and cost her the title.
Yeah,
I was at Extreme Rules the next month in the Shark Cage.
That was great.
By the way, for the love of God, if we ever
They
do
bought
a
a Shark
crappiest
Cage,
match of all
dude.
time, get rid of the Shark Cage.
we can do a Shark Cage, upgraded or crappiest match of all time.
Shark
That'd be
Cage
great.
is the
crappy-
dumbest.
No, dude, because if we do crappiest stipulation or something like
I was
that,
gonna say,
dude, Judy Bagwell on a pole is gonna win.
If you guys got any other ideas of what type of
the-
tournaments
the
like this we can do
49er
next?
match.
I mean, we're doing the big women's one next, but
The what?
after
The
that,
49er match where Booker T won the world title, but he won it because he picked up the wrong of the 4 things around.
Oh,
The
dude.
fact that I'm having to explain how this thing works should
Exactly.
tell you this is a Russo creation.
we should do the best heels of all time.
Ooh. There's a lot coming.
That would be good. Yeah, we got a lot.
Pretty good one.
We're gonna do. Amanda said she knew some of them.
I'm the same exact way, Amanda. I was like, I don't know some
You
of these
knew
guys,
Eva
and-
Marie because you hated her.
Good lord.
That is it.
So, Ellsworth
Don't
and
you
the
lie.
RTC. Who did you?
Who did you pick?
How did this go for you?
I went for Right to Censor.
Fair.
You know, like I was talking to you guys earlier, like there was a Royal, I forget what year it was, the Royal Rumble. All 3 of them.
Dude, there was like
Came in.
5 of them.
There was like 3 of them.
Because Ivory came in.
Yeah. I just
within
it was
10 numbers.
it was Rumble
And
2001.
That
The
the
damn
entrance
buzzer.
music
Meh.
is, oh,
Meh.
it
Dude,
is so bad. And then
SmackDown number 2 on the
was it
PS1.
Steve Richards? Was he in that?
Stevie Richards.
Stevie
Steven
Richards.
The cut off
The
sleeves.
Good Father,
The Good Father.
Val Venus, Ivory, and one other person.
Bull Buchanan.
Yep, Bull
Oh, yeah.
Buchanan.
I remember jobbing out the RTC in season mode of WWF SmackDown 2 on PS1 just because I hated their stupid, annoying
Black tie
entrance. That
were
stupid.
just
"Oh,
It was so
It's
bad.
like, come on.
That's
They were bad.
That was cheap heat.
that's what did it to me.
Yeah, no, cheap heat for sure. That was horrible. Um,
Don't ever do that again.
so Dean picks Right to Censor. As much as I hated Right to Censor, I hate the no chin man. I
Why
went
did
James Ellsworth.
Why did I have a feeling that you were going to do
But
this?
look, I'm gonna put this out here. Look, I'm gonna put it out here. I put Right to Censor and then crossed it off and went James Ellsworth.
Wow.
Like I
was-
second guessed myself.
It was so tough. But I sat through 2 times with Ellsworth ruining my life. You must pay, Ellsworth. You must pay.
He's moving on.
You're moving on.
Jeff,
So it's so far 2-1 right to censor.
2-1 Ellsworth.
Well, we're making it a tie.
Uh-oh.
Right to censor.
Amanda coming into Amanda's
Ladies and gentlemen,
bracket.
this is the first ever tiebreaker in the history of tournaments ever.
Uh-oh. Amanda's bracket.
Amanda, do not let me down.
If she went with the
Right to
best-looking
censor.
one, she picked RTC.
Right to censor.
I don't think her logic holds true in this one as she went with James Ellsworth.
Burn in hell, you
Yes!
son of a...
Boo.
I am not buying you any more caramel dittos.
You
Ever.
didn't buy her any to begin with. She's already
It's true.
upset with you for that.
I think there's a fire.
Okay. It's my turn.
Uh-oh.
Big.
Real quick, guys, for this particular one, I'm just going to sit here and look like Festus the whole time.
Okay. I'm excited to see this. I got to move my comments so I can see Jeff's Festus face.
Do we have a bell?
Festus.
Hey, I mean, you guys can, if you guys want to, I'll say if you guys want to randomly just go ding.
We might leave him like that for the rest of the show.
Festus.
So bad.
How the hell did Luke Gallows
Festus.
start as Festus?
Luke Gallows.
You're not sorry. Shut your mouth.
Festus
joking.
versus the Disco Inferno.
Oh my god.
And I'm so excited that I get to pick this one because this is the one that I told you that I had a hard time with.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a wrestler, the Disco Inferno was a machine.
Yeah.
But as a gimmick, the Disco
It
Inferno
was so bad.
was so bad.
WCW in general just had terrible gimmicks.
Do you remember when
Their
him and
creative
Alex
was
Wright?
so bad.
Him and Alex
Their
Wright?
creative team was terrible.
Oh, dishonorable mention, Alex Wright.
Oh, dishonorable mention, Alex Wright. We got some dishonorable mentions. We'll throw them in
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
But because of the Disco
There was some we
Inferno.
almost replaced some people, but we're just like, all right,
Yeah.
sorry, too late.
Oh, look at my Alex Wright dance on the thing.
You actually did.
Oh yeah, that was good. I picked the Disco Inferno.
Justin Rose should be on there too.
So, Disco Inferno could go, but he couldn't draw.
Yeah,
He was terrible.
yeah. He
And
wasn't a big name
WCW
at all.
shoved him
Who's
down
gonna bring
people's
people-
throats.
Well, he was the first hour. I remember watching on WCW
Did
Nitro.
you join the Wolfpack?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody
Everybody
joined the
did.
NWO.
Everybody did at the end.
You were in the NWO. You're just not aware of it. It's for life.
For life.
So,
No, dude.
Life.
He
Disco was terrible.
every hour because it was 8 to 11, right?
Yeah.
Just saying because in Raw was 9 to 11. The 8 o'clock hour was nothing but Juventud Guerrero and Disco Inferno and maybe some Conan.
No
because they had to
disrespect
get
to
the
Juventud.
NWO in there to get the people to come out. So you
Hoodie.
get Conan to come out and say Odale a bunch of times.
And the cruiserweights would put on a
And the cruiser,
barn
yeah,
burner.
oh yeah, they put on a great match as always. But I picked my boy Disco Inferno because of the fact that he was a great wrestler, but his gimmick was horrible.
I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Luke Gallows and say that he got the raw end of the stick. Disco Inferno advances.
I have Festus.
Oh, man.
He's so bad, dude. It was so bad.
He just stared at the camera, dude, just dumbfounded.
Yeah.
But
it's
dude,
just-
when that bell went off, he was a machine. He was
Yeah,
like
he
an
was
animal.
still Luke Gallows in that point.
So dumb.
But the gimmick was dumb.
We
Jeffrey,
got the greatest
I'll pick
entrance
Festus.
music in the history of entrance musics. Biscuits and Gravy.
my buddy Matty also wanted here. Look, I want to because you said biscuits and gravy. It reminded me of something. My buddy Matty, when he heard we were doing this, he said he wanted to honorable mention the
forgot the other
Godwins.
Oh, Phineas.
And I don't know remember the other one's name, but they came out with a slop bucket and they spit in it and they were straight up hillbillies.
And they fought Triple H at an In Your House.
They did.
That Triple H lost a slop pen match. Hog pen match. Something like that.
No, Triple H didn't lose. Hunter Hearst Helmsley lost.
A variation
Did you see that
of
meme?
three
Did I send you that
H's
meme?
lost.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's how Matt Hardy would say his name. A variation of the three H's.
Yes.
Variation
Sounds
of
about right.
variations.
Jeff, who do you got,
Pick
buddy?
Festus. Give me some love,
Disco
man.
Inferno or Festus?
You better pick Disco.
I ain't getting nothing.
Give me Festus.
We've got back-to-back tiebreakers, people.
Back
Yes.
to Amanda's board.
Amanda, do not. You disappointed me
totally
last time.
redeem
Don't
yourself
disappoint me
right
this
now.
Looks
time.
better.
Don't
You can
do
totally
it.
redeem yourself.
Don't
So
do
pick
it. Come on.
Festus.
What did she do?
Come
here?
on.
Festus!
Oh.
Phineas and Henry. Henry Godwin. Thanks, Jeff. Henry Godwin. That was the other one.
I should have known that. My brother's
I'm
named
gonna
after
buy
him.
you-
No, I'm kidding. He'd be pissed if I said that out in the air.
All right, Paulie, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, this is
so,
We are on to Double G.
I don't
and
even know
Jeff's favorite person.
how the hell this matchup happens, but we have the Giant Gonzalez against the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
This is so. I mean,
If you're not familiar with the Giant Gonzalez, dude, he was a 7-foot tall guy that
No,
wore
he
a
was 8
hairy
foot tall.
bodysuit.
And I have nothing more to say than
Look it up.
that.
It was
Giant
so
Gonzalez,
bad.
Giant Gonzalez,
He wore a
Giant
hairy
Gonzalez.
bodysuit. Like,
Hold on a
it
second, Mike.
carry on
had
with
fake abs on it.
Hey, Mike, by the way, Giant Gonzalez was 8 foot tall.
Holy crap!
Yes, he was legitimately taller than The Undertaker, who he fought at WrestleMania
Yeah,
9.
I remember he fought Undertaker. That was the year Bret Hart fought Yokozuna,
it
right?
is so
Yes.
bad.
Yeah.
Look him up.
Dude, doesn't matter. He's 8 foot tall. Doesn't matter how tall he is. He's a real big tall guy in a bodysuit with fake abs and
Super
real
slow.
hair on it.
Terrible in-ring
And the
skills.
funny thing is, he was a former basketball player. So he played in, I think, Bosnia or
Wasn't
something
his
like that.
finisher? He grabbed your head and just squeezed it.
Yes.
Or something?
That was Kurgan's too. That was
Yeah, because whenever you don't have a finisher for a big man, you just go, well, he'll squeeze your head until your head explodes.
your head.
So the Great
explodes.
Khali too.
Yeah, Great Khali. No, he did the chop.
Well,
He
I'm
didn't
saying
make it
also
there.
he did that little time where he did like the
Dishonorable
vice
mention,
grip
Khali.
and.
Dishonorable mention, Great Khali, but he was a G in the longest yard. So.
But I mean,
Vladimir
he also
Kozlov
won
as
a
well.
WWE
All right, well, stop-
title and a world
stop
title. So.
Dishonorable mention.
Stop it.
There's more than 32 bad,
There's a lot of bad wrestlers.
and they all deserve to burn for what they've done to us wrestling fans.
Giant Gonzalez or Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Giant Gonzalez, all day.
Giant Gonzalez.
I picked Ronda.
I know why you didn't.
I swear to God, Jeff.
You
Ronda was good in the ring.
already
I just
know.
didn't like Ronda. I
She
don't.
did- you can tell she struggled
She
with
was
keeping
bad,
it-
bad mic work because
Yeah.
she came in too quick.
She
I
would-
probably wouldn't have
She
moved
would let
Ronda
the
on.
fans would get to her under her
Bad
skin,
mic
and
work.
she would react off that.
Giant Gonzalez went, "Arr!"
Well, he also had a
What else
handler
was he gonna
though.
say?
He was
If I
like
did
the
these-
freaking Yeti.
Dishonorable mention.
Dishonorable
the
mention.
Yeti.
Yeah, see.
He did beat Hulk Hogan, so congratulations
no.
to the Yeti.
It wasn't. She just had. She was Ronda Rousey. Granted, you can't put Ronda Rousey in a gimmick these days. It's not a gimmick world in wrestling anymore, unless you're a genius like Seth Rollins.
Boy, oh boy.
Shameless
Like,
Seth Rollins
that
plug
was
right there.
so-
Messiah of Monday nights.
The Monday Night
But
Messiah.
she came in and she got just pushed for no reason. She wasn't that good in the ring. All she had was, I mean, granted, she's a great wrestler, sure. That doesn't translate well
For
to
being new, yeah. Not
her
many
whipping
change it.
people around and getting a title 3 months in.
Okay, that's fair, but man, Giant Gonzalez was absolutely terrible.
All right, to be fair, look.
To be fair.
Who gets to
you
answer
go
the
back and watch
Dean
WrestleMania
gets to
9?
announce the next one. Dean gets to announce the next one. In the next one, I kind of looked ahead too when I was doing this bracket.
That was
The
like-
next one was beating either Giant Gonzalez or Ronda Rousey on my bracket, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to tell you right now, Giant Gonzalez is one of the worst wrestlers in the face of human existence.
I agree.
All
and
right.
the fact that this guy followed The Undertaker from WCW to WWF and Taker still got stuck with this bastard.
Yep.
Do you watch WrestleMania 9 when you watch the
Yeah.
streak?
I watched that guy.
I watched that guy go, oh, WrestleMania 9, watch the Taker come out on that really cool hearse and
Yeah.
the bird and skip.
Giant Gonzalez. Hairy guy.
All
Big
right.
hairy guy. Jeff, who'd you pick? I know you picked.
Do I really have to
Look
say
like
who
Harry
I
from
picked?
Jeff
Harry
picked
and Henderson.
Ronda.
Look like Harry from Harry and Henderson.
I
But-
vote that
but-
Jeff's ballot be
but-
disqualified on.
But
But
here's how I look at it too: is Ronda Rousey, as much as you want to say whether she deserves it or not deserves it, she was also on probably the biggest women's title match in history of WWE. As much as
probably, but still.
Yeah.
that's how I looked
100%
at it.
agree. And the fact
And
that
you had to
she
get
was
you
there
within
to
the
make that match
UFC,
happen.
and I'm a big UFC fan, so
We're going with Giant Gonzalez here, right?
boo.
That's who advances.
Did you pick Ronda Rousey, Jeff?
Of course I did.
I picked Ronda Rousey.
It's a tie. We go to a third consecutive
Come
tiebreaker.
on, man.
And I swear to God,
Amanda picked
Amanda-
Ronda Rousey.
No, she didn't.
you gotta
Come
be.
on.
Come on.
Amanda doesn't know who the Giant Gonzalez is, in all fairness.
You
though.
didn't Google him? You said you Googled everybody.
And for once, I can tell you, Ronda Rousey is considerably more attractive than Giant Gonzalez.
Well, that's what she pays. That's what she based her picks on. Better looking.
Then she didn't Google Giant Gonzalez. She
No,
Googled
she picked
Speedy Gonzalez.
She picked who the better looking person was. So she picked.
This is in your house, man.
She didn't pick Giant
This-
Gonzalez. She picked Ronda.
I know.
So she picked a better looking person. She thinks Ronda Rousey is prettier than Giant Gonzalez.
So Ronda Rousey is on that.
Yes.
So you need to go home and you need to discuss with your wife what the hell Giant Gonzalez is.
This is blasphemy.
This is horrifying.
This is blasphemy. I am appalled right now.
All right.
Oh, I'm not.
Ronda Rousey's moving on.
Holy
Dumb.
shit.
All right, next. Santino
That's a
Marella.
bracket
So
buster
excited
right
for
now.
this one.
I do. So I got a question.
What?
I got legit. Is it? Are we actually saying it as Santina or Santino?
Yeah.
No, this is
Santina.
Santina.
Okay.
Santino is her brother, from what I understand, and they look very similar.
Yeah, they're twins, man.
But yet again, we've never seen them both together.
Their mother must have been a horribly ugly person to have created that mess.
That's terrible.
Have you seen Santina recently?
She said she did not Google everyone. You should have Googled Giant
Keyword
Gonzalez. Your vote
not.
Probably would have been swayed the opposite
Don't
direction.
you talk to me in caps. I'm not the one.
Dean, read them.
All right. Santina Marella and Eugene. I mean,
Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Oh my god.
He was my favorite, dude. It was the worst, horrible, non-politically correct thing that you could ever do on a
Wait.
wrestling ring.
How the hell did we get away with
like,
that?
why did Vince think that was a good idea? Like, oh, this
Oh
is
my
great.
God,
That's
it
such
was
good
great.
shit.
Didn't he win a title, though? Didn't Eugene win a tag team title
I
with
think he
somebody?
was tag team
Hell,
champion in
hell yeah, he
Evolution.
was, dude.
I'm gonna look that up.
I'm pretty sure Eugene won a tag or a hardcore title.
Google it.
I'm pretty sure Eugene won a title. Dean, who's you picking?
I picked Eugene.
I picked Eugene as well.
Santina Marella.
Wow.
Jeff?
Paul, I'm sorry. I'm going Eugene.
Yes!
You suck and need your vote disqualified. He is a former
Eugene!
World Tag Team Champion. Oh, with Regal, actually.
Yeah, boom.
No, you know
There
what?
You go.
Here,
With the
can
man's
I say
man
this?
Probably
Can
William
I-
Regal.
Can I
That
say
was the best one.
Hey, can I
That was my
say this real
favorite
quick?
William Regal.
Yeah, go ahead.
One of my honest favorite things ever was the whole Triple H Eugene feud that happened in like 2004.
Oh my god.
Eugene was golden, and he wasn't even mentally handicapped, dude. He was not. He was a normal person. He played it on TV, and dude, it was over. The fans loved Eugene.
Oh yeah.
I'll say the reason
And then
I voted Santina is because if you recall, WrestleMania 25 was the
I'm a snack.
women's battle royal
When he came out,
where he won,
I remember, yeah.
and it pissed off the entire women's locker room.
Hey,
What?
Shit
There's
happens.
not a whole lot of people who have pissed off an entire locker room in one fell swoop, and that did
Santina
it.
Marella, baby.
But
And can we also remember too, WrestleMania moment, Eugene coming out, and then what was it, Daivari and whoever the other dude was coming out or whatnot attacks
Muhammad
Eugene,
Hassan.
Yeah,
and then
Muhammad
and then
Hassan.
Hulk Hogan comes out and
What did they say?
And Hulk Hogan had a moment with Eugene, a WrestleMania moment.
Did they really?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a real
WrestleMania
thing.
21
They were
goes
picking
Hollywood.
on freaking Eugene for being handicapped, and Hulk Hogan came out like, dun, dun,
No.
dun, dun.
Well, you know, so what it was Muhammad Hassan. He was complaining about how he wasn't in WrestleMania and all this and that and blah 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 blah. And then he was like, "You don't like midgets" or something like that. And then
Can you say that?
no, I'm saying that's an
What?
and I quote kind of thing.
What?
Wait,
That's a quote.
Wait a minute.
That was a quote. Do you guys not remember that?
Nope.
No, I think you just said that live in the air.
I'm gonna be honest with you, sir. I do not.
I'm going to be honest with you. You should Google your information before you speak it live on the air with us. I would appreciate that, Producer Jeff.
Jesus.
I'm just messing with you, dude. I don't really care.
Yeah, we don't care. We're just having fun.
We're just having a good time here. Just a
All right.
good time. Moving on.
Moving on.
We got Dean's favorite, Mordecai.
No,
Holy
you're skipping one.
No, I'm not.
No.
Mordecai
Oh.
versus Mongo McMichael.
Oh, you did Mongo last.
I did Mordecai because he's your favorite.
No, he's not. Mongo's my favorite.
Nobody's your favorite in this tournament. Holy.
Steve Mongo McMichael.
Was he like a linebacker for the Bears?
Yep.
The
Yes.
Bears?
He was the
The
best.
Bears.
Mongo McMichael was bribed by the Four Horsemen with a briefcase full of money, and then kept carrying the briefcase around after he had spent, God willing, the money.
Yeah.
Who carries around an empty effing briefcase with money that used to be in it?
What's
At
wrong
least
with
the
that?
Money in the Bank
Money in the Bank
contract,
winners.
there's something in it.
Sounds like a Money in the Bank winner.
Swenson's. Samsonite. I was way off.
New star with an S though.
And to justify this, they said he loaded the briefcase. I don't
With
know.
what?
Those right
Metal?
there are IOUs.
Like, like I'm sitting here going, Mongo McMichael was part of the Four Horsemen, one of the greatest
Yeah.
factions of my
Who else
life.
was a part of that Four Horsemen with him? Chris Benoit?
I think he was in there.
Chris Benoit.
That was the one that. The problem is,
Was it Jeff Jarrett, maybe?
no, Jarrett wasn't in it. It was.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I don't think it was
Doesn't
Pillman,
matter.
but the point is,
Doesn't
Mongo McMichael should never have been.
I
in the
picked
Four
Mongo
Horsemen.
McMichael.
Mongo.
I picked Mongo too.
Jeff?
Doesn't matter.
Like I was telling you guys.
Doesn't matter. Mongo's moving on.
Well, you know what? That's fine because then that would have been a
picked
sweep.
Mordecai.
Who'd you pick?
I picked Mongo.
Okay.
All right.
If go on Twitter and follow, there's a Mongo account that's posted nothing but his botches, and they are hilarious. They're so good.
He was
Pauly.
a terrible
This,
commentator.
oh, yeah, he was bad.
Jesus.
He was bad
He's a
all around.
commentator?
He
This one's
commentated
all
for
for you.
WCW
Oh,
after he
I didn't
wrestled.
know that.
This one's on you, buddy. This was one of the hardest matchups on the bracket.
Yeah,
in my
this
opinion.
really was.
I hope I can do this one justice, guys.
When I first read it, I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal until I got to it and I had to make the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the matchup is the man, the myth, the legend, Gilbert against Doink
With the
the
sparklers. and shit.
Clown.
Sparks getting his face.
The
Gilbert was probably one of my favorites, dude, ever. Every time, dude. I don't remember what years he came out, but every time.
like 99.
Every
2000.
time I laughed. Every time. He had the crewmans come up, set the sparklers up, and they'd be lighting the sparklers with just little lighters. And then he comes out. He looks like Goldberg, but he weighs 30 pounds.
That's being generous.
He's like moving around like was it the big inflatable tubes that you see in front of a used car dealership?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
wacky waving and
He was
arm
just
flailing.
flailing, dude.
Jesus God.
And he had
That's
the he had the sick tongue, dude.
Look, there's no substitute for the original. Doink could go bell to bell in the ring and was performed by multiple individuals.
Yeah.
I watched a Doink promo the other day, and it was kind of like,
Dark.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
The original Doink was a dark kind of it style clown.
Back then, you didn't think that.
But
Like,
then
looking
the
back now, you're
WWF
like, wow.
went campy as hell and went, well, he's got to be happy now.
Let's squirt water out of his flower, which was great, by the way.
But he still wrestled better than Gilbert. So
Yes.
Gilbert advances on my
Gilbert for me as well.
Yeah, Gilbert as well.
unanimous.
All right, Gilbert. Moving on. Amanda picked Gilbert as well.
So I'm the only one that picked Doink.
You picked Doink.
I picked Doink.
Sorry for you.
Your vote doesn't count.
All right, moving on to the right
I'm
side
gonna cry.
of the bracket.
I'm gonna cry now.
Dean, you're up.
Is this me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Huh.
Holy crap.
This disappointment. Cain Velasquez and Eva Marie.
Yeah, we're not even going to spend any time talking about
Kane.
this one. Kane.
Bye.
As much as it pains me to say it, Cain Velasquez.
Kane Velasquez.
Jeff?
It
Sweet.
doesn't matter. Did you pick Kane too?
Kane.
Yeah. It was horrible. He was supposed to be just good.
He was
That's
a
gotta
UFC
be-
fighter.
That's got to be Cain?
Yeah.
It's
I'm so excited for this one. I'm so excited. This is my turn.
Oh, God, that means I got...
Dun-
Oh.
Jimmy. Oh, you got a good one. Jimmy Wang Yang,
Oh boy.
the Asian cowboy.
A gimmick he's
versus-
still doing, by the way.
Is he really?
On the indies, he's
Shut the
still
front
doing
door.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
One of my favorite
If he comes to
groups
Cleveland, we got to go.
of the 90s, the Oddities. The Oddities always made me laugh. They came out with ICP a couple times. They had Kurgan. You had the daughter of a dang legend and Luna Vachon. I forget the other dude's name with the face on. Mabel. That wasn't his name.
No.
I forget.
No, but
his-
he used to be Earthquake.
was it really? The dude
Yeah.
with the brown face man? He had the Cartman shirt on?
Yeah,
I'm going to
Just
double check that.
Google members of the Oddities.
promise you.
Okay, but
This is going to ruin
I
my-
picked the Oddities because
There it is.
John something.
Sorry, that's Oodles.
The Oodles.
Or Typhoon. It was Earthquake or Typhoon.
But I
John
hated.
something.
I hated. Like I don't know. It's hard. I don't know why I picked the oddities. In all retrospect, I should have picked Jimmy Wang Yang, but he probably would have lost.
Kurgan, Giant Silva, Golga,
Giants.
Golga.
Golga. That was
Golga.
his name. Golga.
Luna, and then wow, Sable was at one point a member of the Oddities.
What?
No. Maybe for a second.
Yeah, look at Golga. He's Earthquake or Typhoon.
All right, whatever. I picked the oddities.
Yep, John Tenta.
Jeff Chantunda. I knew it was John.
Who'd you pick?
I picked the Oddities.
I picked Jimmy Wang Yang.
Okay. Jeff?
Jimmy Wang
Uh-oh.
Yang.
We are going to the tiebreaker.
Amanda picked Jimmy Wang Yang,
Yeah,
everybody.
let's go.
Yes.
Jimmy Wang Yang, moving on.
Probably putting Wang there wasn't
Ooh.
the best choice, but you know,
Jimmy Wang Yang.
That's you, Pauly.
I'm Wang.
Yeah. You're next up, buddy.
That legend goes around work. I didn't know it would coming out here to Revolution Radio.
Whoa.
Breaking berries out here.
Yeah.
Breaking berries.
Breaking berries,
All right.
Pauly. Breaking berries.
This was the toughest matchup I picked, and
I agree.
I'm-
Thanks to the randomizer for throwing this one in here.
ladies and gentlemen, Glacier versus the Boogeyman.
Glacier
Boogeyman.
Glacier reminds me of the
coming
American
to get you.
Gladiators.
I hated the Boogeyman. Was
Dude,
a
Glacier,
dumb
Glacier
character.
reminded me of a Mortal Kombat character.
I was just about to say
It was cool until
basically-
he started throwing worms in his mouth. I'm like, ew, bro. Come on. Like, can you not?
He's banging the clock on his head.
Can you not?
Glacier had all
Flavor
that
Flav,
build-up,
calm down.
all that hype, all those promos, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And then you get Glacier, and it's snowing in the building, and he comes out looking like a ripoff of Mortal Kombat.
Dude, he was Sub-Zero for sure. And he had the little mask and everything. He'd get up on the corner and he'd pull his little face mask off and he had like blue eyes.
Yeah.
And they hit him with the stuff so it looked like when he breathed smoke, he was like,
And the thing of it is, by all accounts, Glacier, the man behind Glacier, could actually fight. Like he was a martial
he was an
artist.
MMA guy.
Well, a martial artist
Oh,
of some
okay.
sort. I don't think he was MMA.
I always thought that was
Well, he
Lance
always
Storm.
got in the ring and did a little kata like wah, wah, wah.
I guess he still
Whereas-
wrestles under that.
Under the
Boogie.
glacier?
Yeah.
Does it snow in the independent
It
wrestling
should.
ring?
It's ripped up pieces of paper.
Okay. we got to get him for any promotion that I work for. So
It's ripped up pieces of paper.
Boogeyman I hated, but at least he wasn't Glacier. Glacier is my pick.
Glacier is my pick as well.
Glacier.
Glacier,
go.
moving on.
Damn it. I want Boogeyman.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is this mine?
Yes.
All right.
By the way, only 2 WCW gimmicks have advanced so far.
Next up, we have Stardust, also known as Cody Rhodes, and Michael Cole.
This is like the craziest.
That's
matchup
Pauly.
I've ever. Oh, good.
Stardust versus Pauly.
So we have Stardust versus Pauly.
Okay, first off, I don't have a soul patch. I shaved that off.
Do you remember when Michael Cole wrestled in the match?
Did you shave it off when he referenced Jiu-Jitsu? Michael,
Just now.
Why don't you grow a beard, Pauly?
do it.
I tried. I can't.
I can see it, Foreman. You got a little stubble there.
Yeah, and this is about all it's gonna get. I've literally
Why
tried
don't
to
you
grow a
just
beard.
get the 5 o'clock shadow going? You're doing nothing?
It doesn't. It doesn't look
I'm
good.
trying to think how long this has been going.
We talked about Brian Cage on
think I've been
running the
doing
ropes
this for a year
earlier
and
as
a
the
half.
Wolverine.
Do that.
I look like a prepubescent Wolverine.
They can't even fucking deal with you, Paul. Okay, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Stardust versus Michael Cole. Pick, D.
I have Michael Cole.
I picked,
Oh my!
I picked Stardust as
stand
the
him.
worst gimmick.
It
I
was
don't
a
even
bad
remember what I wrote
gimmick.
there. Oh.
Like I said, I told you guys.
You picked Michael Cole, didn't you?
I
picked
told you.
Stardust.
Ooh.
I have this guy. I
Jeff?
told you I had one guy that went all the way because, almost all the way because I just hated the fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Jeff.
Oop, sorry.
It's twice.
I went
That was
with
my first one tonight. That was.
I went with Paul.
We did do it.
Michael Cole
What?
and Stardust.
Oh,
Oh, you went with Paul? You picked Stardust?
No, I picked Paul.
Oh, you picked Michael Cole.
you can't write me in.
Ooh.
So the tie.
It's a tie.
We're going to the tiebreaker.
Amanda picked Stardust.
I hate you.
To be fair,
To be
they took
fair.
a guy who
To be
could
fair.
go bell to bell in
To
the
be
ring
fair.
and basically made him a doppelganger of
His brother. And it was great, though.
And his brother was fantastic.
Yeah.
But Stardust was kind of lame.
I agree.
He made it work because he's Cody Rhodes and he's
A
that
good
damn
wrestler
good at what he does.
can make any gimmick work, and Cody Rhodes did the Stardust gimmick very well.
Michael Cole should have never been in the ring. Nobody's denying that.
It was
and
hilarious.
The only reason he was so that Jerry Lawler could get his WrestleMania match.
Noise my life.
And to his credit, Michael
Irritates
Cole
my soul.
took one for the team and
All
then
right.
won.
This
somehow.
is one of my favorites. I'm excited about this one.
Go for it.
Bray Wyatt's dad, Erwin R. Shyster, versus the Gobbledygooker, baby.
Dear God.
The Gobbledygooker. Real quick, I just want to point out, Dean, did you know that the Gobbledygooker, you probably knew this. I looked it up I found it out when I was looking it up the other day. Did you know he's Eddie Guerrero's brother?
Hoovertude?
No.
Which one?
What's his
Chavo?
name? Hector?
Hector.
Hector Guerrero was the Gobbledygooker, and his relations on Wikipedia is Chavo and Eddie. Those are his brothers. And I was like, shut the front door.
Wow.
I'm pretty
Gobbledygooker was the older brother of Eddie Guerrero.
And isn't that the first Guerrero in the World Wrestling
Yep.
Federation?
And
So
he-
the Gobbledygooker.
He was never supposed to be
Eddie
a
too.
wrestler. He was more supposed to be an entertainment piece. Because how are we going to wrestle in that chicken outfit? Turkey outfit, whatever.
TNA tried to do it for Thanksgivings for years to come.
But it didn't work, and I picked the Gobbledygooker because not only at the same
Their
pay-per-view
suicide gimmick
that
cracks
you
me
had the
up.
debut of the Gobbledygooker, you had the debut of the Dead Man.
I can't do the eye roll thing. I can try. It's like, no, it's not going to work.
Anyways, so
My eyes
they had Undertaker show up, and then you follow that with Gobbledygooker, the egg that had been sitting on the stand for weeks, hatched finally.
And don't forget, Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yes.
The legend
tell you
of
something,
this
Mean Gene.
business is the guy that you saddle with the responsibility of getting the freaking Gobbledygooker over.
And it didn't work
Vince
very well.
McMahon is a bastard.
Gooker for me.
Gooker.
Gooker.
I will say this. There's a reason that WrestleCrap calls their worst gimmick of the year award the Gooker.
That's because
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
No, it's because it won the very first one.
We'll see.
We shall see.
Moving on. We got to speed it up a little bit. I don't want to be here all night.
I know. This is going to be a good one. The Spirit Squad
Kenny!
versus a man who is going to shock the world because he
did.
is
He did.
the Shock Master.
The Shock Master.
One of the worst entrances of all time.
Look,
Did he even wrestle?
Yes.
He did wrestle in that helmet?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And the thing of it is, I went Spirit Squad here, and I will say this. Even though the Spirit Squad gave us Dolph Ziggler,
Agreed.
the Shockmaster gave me the greatest video
Of all time.
of all time. Watching that is like
I mean,
cathartic.
I
It was
went
pretty funny.
Shockmaster.
I went Shockmaster too.
I went Jeff.
I went with Spear Squad.
We go
Dang
to
it.
the tiebreaker.
Da, da, da.
Babe, bring it home with the Shockmaster.
Hey.
I didn't mind the Spirit Squad. Yes, I was excited we got Dolph Ziggler out of it. I forget the leader's name. I want to say it was Kenny.
Kenny Doan.
He was a beast.
And he would have been
Dude,
something
he was
monster.
a beast. He had a killer leg drop off the top rope where he would jump up and like grab his other legs gainer style and then bring him back down and throw a leg drop. He was a good in-ring performer. The other three, because there's 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Dolph Ziggler. Nikki, I believe Dolph was Nikki.
Nikki, yes.
The other 3, I don't remember their names. They all sucked.
Mitch,
Mikey, Johnny, something. I don't know.
I
Whatever.
Johnny
don't remember
sounds
the names
right.
either.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was Johnny.
Shockmaster. So we got Shockmaster
Yeah.
winning. Moving on.
Rico versus Nia Jax.
What?
I personally went with
What
Rico,
seventh
despite
circle
how
of hell did we reach to get that match?
I don't know. I went
This-
Rico as well. I like Nia Jax though, so
I went Rico.
boom, Rico.
Moving on.
Oh, I'm excited to say this one.
Oh, thank God.
We got
baby.
Kane's alter ego, Isaac Yankum, DDS, going up against the one, the only, Big Dick Johnson. We're not even gonna talk about him. We're not even gonna talk about him. I'm just gonna flop him on the table. Big Dick Johnson wins this bad boy for me.
And we would like to tell everybody listening that Revolution Radio does not condone the uses of the phrases.
That's his name.
What's his name?
His name's Richard Johnson. He's a big boy.
Mr. Johnson
He's
advances.
a big boy.
Mr. Johnson advances. All right. Second.
Wrote Dick, though.
Start the second round.
Second round.
Wow.
The Sweet 16.
Go
no,
ahead,
it's not.
Pauly.
Wow, I get to start off the Sweet
lied.
16 of the
No,
crappiest
it's not
of
Sweet
all-time
16.
tournament here
It's
on
not
Running the
Sweet
Ropes
16.
on Revolution Radio Live. See, that's how you build.
Yes, it is.
That's how you build it.
Yes, it is. Dude.
We've
It's the
got
Sweet 16.
the Mountie going up against Bastion Booger. I went with Booger.
I went with Booger as well.
I went with the Mountie.
Really?
What did
Who'd
you
you go
like
with,
about
Jeff?
Bastion Booger?
Nothing really.
you go with the Booger?
It was kind of one of them where I liked the Mountie gimmick. Like, I feel like it worked. It was a
Booger
crappy gimmick, but it
badass.
worked. You know what I'm saying? Bastion Booger didn't work. The Mountie had a semi-successful WWE career.
Yeah, it did.
Jeff, who'd you go with?
Bastion Booger.
Bastion
My
Booger
man.
winning it all.
That's what it is.
Okay, that's fine.
Holy crap. This is gonna be
It's you, Dean.
Oh.
Oh, Dean doesn't have the thing anymore.
Oh,
Dean doesn't have the legit bracket. Dean's
Is
bracket
it-
might be busted.
Is it Ellsworth versus Festus?
Yes.
Yes. My bracket's busted,
I went with
ladies and gentlemen.
Festus.
I went with the Disco Inferno because
I have Festus. I have Festus
My
in
winner
this
is
round
still
anyways.
in the running.
Ooh, so was mine.
I originally had Right to Censor versus Festus, and I had Festus winning that.
Okay,
matchup
so you
too,
got Festus winning regardless.
Yes.
So who I got? Ellsworth versus Festus.
Ellsworth versus Festus.
I'm going no chin.
Okay.
Whew, this is a tough one. I did not have this matchup.
Yeah, me neither. My bracket's done for.
I will go with James Ellsworth because once again
No
I sat through
chin.
2 times.
Jeff.
Festus.
Oh,
Festus.
Festus is moving on.
Unbelievable. You don't expect a Cinderella story like this.
Festus.
You best believe that.
Luke Gallows is good at something.
Being shitty.
All right, Paulie, who's next? Read it out. I don't know the bracket.
Brother me softly.
Whoa,
Good
there.
Brother. Rowdy Ronda Rousey
Stupid.
I know who
against
wins this.
Eugene.
I know who wins this. Easy.
Eugene.
Eugene, unanimously.
I went with Ronda Rousey.
All right, guys. Well, your
originally had-
bracket's busted now. Yeah.
God.
My bracket's busted.
Your bracket's busted now.
You want the next one?
Yeah.
Mongo.
Mongo McMichael against Gilbert.
Easy.
Mongo.
I picked Gilbert.
I picked Mongo.
I was never a Mongo McMichael fan.
He's so bad.
Mongo was so terrible.
I was a fan of
He's so
Gilbert.
bad.
Mongo is one of the few reasons my dad changed the channel from WCW to WWF.
That's funny.
Mongo.
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 That's fine.
Mongo. Bongo.
That's fine.
All right. What was it? Jimmy Wang versus Kane Velasquez?
Yes.
I had Wang.
What's amazing is I'm pretty sure Kane could take Wang in a fight.
Yes, but I had to go with Wang.
Jimmy
Wang Yang.
Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
I've got Kane Velasquez.
Okay, who you got? You got Jimmy Wang Yang?
Of course.
Jimmy Wang Yang moving on.
Wow.
Yes.
Another Cinderella story for Jimmy Wang Yang.
All right. This one's going to be interesting.
Glacier.
Glacier versus Stardust.
I hate Michael Cole, so I had him going.
Same. It's okay, Dean. I did too.
He said, hey, Michael Cole. So
But if I had to pick
them
between
go.
that, I would go with Stardust.
Who do I got to pick from? Stardust and who?
Glacier.
Oh, I'm picking Glacier.
Glacier.
Glacier. Jeff?
So,
Stardust was so
so
cool.
it was Stardust versus Glacier?
Yep.
Stardust was so corny.
Stardust.
We go to the tiebreaker, which is going to be a lot more tough.
It is going
this
to be a
time.
lot more difficult because Amanda had the boogeyman. So, babe, I need a pick.
Google 2 pictures now.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a hard one. I didn't think about that when I thought about the tiebreaker. And in all honesty, that we were going to have a bracket buster.
I didn't think Stardust. Well, I knew I had Stardust Glacier, but
Flip
the one
a
that I
coin.
did.
All right,
not
I got
have-
6 people watching in these comments. I need to know who you're picking: Glacier or Stardust.
How
Pick
about
it.
this? We will skip it.
Okay,
leave it up there
we'll
till
come
the
back
end of
to
the
it.
round.
Jeff, can you make a poll?
I think so.
First person to say Glacier or...
Amanda said Stardust.
Okay.
Okay, so
Boom.
Stardust advances.
Thank you.
Next one. The Gobbledygooker versus the Shockmaster. Holy sh!
We got this one. The tiebreaker's good on this one, but this one shouldn't. This one should be an
Gooker.
easy one.
Gooker.
Gooker.
Senor Guerrero, the Gooker.
Gooker D. Daniels.
The cooker.
Go ahead, Paulie. This one, you get to say this one.
Oh, son of a bitch. We round out.
Say his whole name, Paul.
Say it like you mean it.
Say it with your chest.
Hey, Paul,
like
can you
I
do
did
me a
that.
favor? Can you say it when you say this one? Can you just actually say it with your chest all bumped out?
Do it, dude. Like
Do
this.
it. Like you're doing the Iconics.
Iconics.
If
and
you
then
don't
say
make
his
me
name.
say it that way, I'll do the Iconics pose.
No. We got to chest out. Say his name.
You just gotta.
Come on, loosen up a little bit.
Loosen up.
Loosen up.
Jesus Christ. We have Rico versus
Say it with your chest.
Say it.
Big Dick Johnson. I swear to God, if anybody clips that, I'm going to fire you all.
Yeah.
I am totally clipping
Clip
that.
it.
I'm totally
We need
clipping
that for a soundboard.
Clip it.
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Johnson.
That's who I picked as well. BDJ, baby.
BDJ.
Got the big dick as you're going right now.
Oh my God! I was wondering how long that joke was going to take.
Oh, gosh.
So we head into
Oh, I love
the
you guys.
Elite. We can't even call it the Elite Eight.
This
Good
is-
Lord.
Shite 8.
The Delete 8.
The Delete 8.
The Delete 8.
We're headed to the Delete 8.
Oh my God! The Delete Eight.
All right. What you got, Paulie? Go first.
Bastion Booger versus Festus.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I will say this as
This was actually hard for me because I had both of them.
I didn't.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did too.
you're still good on this bracket right
I'm
here?
still good on this bracket right here.
Oh my
I
God.
went with Booger. Because Festus was a better in-ring performer.
Yeah.
Booger just looks like, what are you doing here?
Bastion Booger
And
for
what are
me.
you wearing, sir?
This is bad. Holy shit.
Are you okay, Paul?
This is the worst eight
Paul's
I've
crying.
ever seen in my life. And
Paul's
it makes
crying.
me sad.
We're framing this shit and hanging it up.
Oh, yeah.
This final bracket, we're framing this and hanging it up in the man cave at my house.
This hurts
Running the
my
ropes.
eyes.
First tournament.
This is literally freaking hurting my eyes to look
I'm about to share this for the rest of the week.
Forever.
Oh my God. Bastion Booger.
Bastion
Oh,
Booger.
Yeah,
We're moving on.
Booger.
I went. You know what's? I went with Festus.
Amanda
Did
went
you?
with Festus as well.
Wow.
Wait.
Amanda
does that
had
mean-
Festus going all the way.
All right, so
Oh,
I don't
my
think...
Lord.
I think I have one person in this bracket still.
Number 2. Oh,
You-
we're down at the bottom.
Yeah. We got Eugene
Versus Mongo?
versus Mongo.
I had Mongo. But I had Mongo going against John Gonzalez.
I had Mongo and Giant.
And I had Mongo beaten.
I had Eugene.
I had Eugene.
Hold
This
up.
is a tough one. I'm gonna go Mongo.
Jeff,
So what is it?
2-1 Eugene.
3-1 Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene, moving
I
on.
didn't have
That
Eugene,
is
so
a
I can't even be
Cinderella
mad.
story come from hell.
I will say for that one though, I had Ronda Rousey versus Doink. So my bracket there was
Oh, that's
Ow.
okay.
that was a double.
Johnny's watching. Stoner's
Okay.
watching. Stoner.
Double
I
crap.
cannot believe the final four that
We're gonna go to.
potentially
We're gonna
not.
pull out a dishonorable mention right now.
Oh, dishonorable mention.
The Mexicools.
They had
Mexicools for the crappiest gimmick ever, dude. They,
They
were
came out
Mexicans
lawnmowers.
that rode lawnmowers to the ring. Like, how
Was it
racist is that?
Chavo
It was
Guerrero.
incredibly offensive.
I don't think
Juventude.
Chavo was in it.
No,
It was
Juventude?
no, it was super
Juventude?
crazy
super crazy.
And Psychosis.
Juventude
and psychosis.
and psychosis.
Okay.
Yep.
'Cause Super
Unmasked.
Crazy came-
Unmasked
Because
psychosis.
Super Crazy was at ECW One Night Stand 2005, and everybody
Chavo had
expected
a
him to be
bad one, too.
Mexicools, and
Yep.
he did ECW Super Crazy.
Yeah, and
And
they were upset
The
about
people
it,
watching it were pissed, but the people in
People
the crowd
there-
were happy
well, yeah.
because they got the real Super Crazy.
which is Super Crazy's awesome
Super
wrestler.
Crazy's amazing. He
Chavo
dove
had-
out of the balcony like a madman.
Chavo had a bad one too. Kieran White.
Kieran White,
Dishonorable mention.
dishonorable mention. Kieran White.
I'm throwing Vladimir Kozlov back out there. He
Okay.
was terrible.
I'm down.
Val
Ezekiel
Venus.
Jackson,
Valve. I liked Ezekiel Jackson.
the
What
last ECW champion. He lasted for 9 minutes.
Hey, it
If he
what she
lasted
said.
that long in bed, he'd
That's
be
what she
angry.
said.
His
That's
wife
what
would be
she
angry.
said.
That's what she said.
All right, so hold on. Who's up? We got 2 of our final. We got to move on to this one to get the last final 4, right?
Jimmy Wang Yang
That's right, baby.
versus Stardust.
I had Wang versus Michael Cole because F Michael.
That's
you
exactly
had-
what I had.
And I had Michael Cole winning.
Wang getting the
Because I
gold.
hate Michael Cole. I have Michael Cole all the
So
way to the
hold
final
on.
four.
What's the real matchup right now, Paul? What's the
Jimmy
real
Wang
matchup?
Yang versus
Jimmy Wang Yang versus Stardust.
Oh, I'm going Jimmy Wang Yang as
Yeah.
this crappier gimmick for sure.
Got to.
That's tough. I'm gonna
That's
say
fine.
Stardust.
That's fine, dude.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
bro.
Stardust because, like I said at the beginning of the show, the sequel is never as good as the original. So
Except
Stardust
unless you're watching Scream
or Back to the Future
or
Part 2,
Star Wars.
Yeah.
See, we can just keep going and we just nullified our point.
Ghostbusters 2.
So, I got Jimmy Wang Yang. You got
Wang.
2 for Wang, 1 for Dust. Jeff.
Stardust.
Jimmy Wang.
Jimmy
Yang.
Wang
I like
Yang.
I like how he says that every single time. Jimmy Wang Yang.
Holy shit!
All right, here it is. Here it is one more time. Say it with the gusto.
I just want to tell everybody this is basically my
I'm
nightmare.
telling you,
This matchup right here, I would turn off the TV.
if they
Throw-
put this match together in the ring like you had to watch these two guys
I would
fight.
take my TV and I would rip it off the wall, and I would throw it out the window.
Is there a way that we
Yeah,
can
man.
download BDJ and the Gooker on like 2K21?
Someone create him. I will go on there.
I will wrestle
I will
with the
go on
Gooker.
And I'll
I
have
bet
to
you someone has
commentate it,
on
won't I?
2K19.
Yes, you will.
Oh my!
All right, let's go ahead. Who we got?
Gobbledygooker
Moving to the final four.
versus Big Dick Johnson. Jesus Christ.
All right, I actually still had this matchup.
Gooker.
I had the Gooker.
I got Big Dick Johnson going.
Okay,
I hate you.
Jeff.
If I have to announce that one more time, I'm
Big
gonna
Dick
take
Johnson. Big Dick Johnson.
Yes!
All right, so we're moving because Amanda still had this matchup as well.
Oh my god.
Big Dick Johnson.
No.
Gobbledygooker.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
Gobbledygooker from Amanda.
trash.
Come on,
How?
you're meaning to tell me that Big Dick Johnson?
Look him up. He is terrible. Why would?
Why would
He's a
that
male
ever
stripper.
come up in it?
For
was
no
in an
reason.
egg that people thought
He was in
gonna
an
be
egg for
something.
6 weeks or something like
6
that.
months.
And he just got out in like a party boy outfit
They
from
tried
Jackass.
that. They tried that damn egg to
Don't-
live
boom,
events.
boom, 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 boom.
I will say, I have 2 of my final 4 still in there.
So do I.
I'm pretty
I
excited.
don't even care.
The final, the
Settle
final,
down, Pauly.
the final 4.
It's the worst time ever.
Oh my god. The final 4 is Jimmy Wang Yang, Eugene, Bastion Booger, and the Gobbledy motherfucking Goober.
Hey,
The goober.
Gooker.
You said the cuss word too.
Everybody gets 1, goddamn. Foley said everybody gets 1.
Starting swear jar out here running the ropes.
All right,
We'll start on the left
Big Dick
side of this.
Johnson
we're
should
gonna
be
start
in
on the
bracket.
left side.
Bastion Booger versus Eugene.
Can you imagine Michael Cole commentating a Big Dick Johnson versus Gobbledygook match?
No, that would never happen.
Who's your pick?
Ah. So my original
Bastion Booger.
original pick
Or
did not make
Eugene.
it. This is hurting my head.
Do it.
Bastion Booger.
Ooh,
I have
Dean.
Booger.
Ooh, I had Eugene.
Oh God.
Jeff.
so
Don't you do this.
Save
now.
me.
Son of a-
so who is it?
Eugene
versus
it's
Booger.
2-1.
Bastion
Bastion Booger.
Give me Eugene.
Yeah! Going to the tiebreaker.
Do we have the
She probably
tiebreaker?
picked Eugene
We do.
Oh my God.
because
And Amanda picks Eugene.
I hate you all.
Eugene's moving on to the finals, ladies and gentlemen.
My finals was the Bastion Booger versus Big Dick Johnson. And I had Big Dick Johnson winning.
Eugene was actually in my finals.
I had Eugene. I didn't even have him making it out of the first round. I'll be honest.
Okay, that's fine. You're
I have
wrong,
faith
but
in
it's
it.
fine.
But all right.
May not agree with your opinion,
Moving on to
but
the
that's
right
fine.
side.
The second matchup of the final 4, which nobody pays attention to because it's on after the first one.
That's right.
Jimmy Wang Yang versus the Gobbledygooker.
Go ahead. You can go first.
Gooker.
Gooker.
Gobbledygooker.
The
Damn
Gooker.
it.
My finals are intact, ladies and gentlemen.
I would have went with Jimmy Wang Yang.
Intact right there. Gooker versus Eugene.
Okay.
Big Dick Johnson, baby.
So before we get to the finals, which is going to be the crappiest of all time, I sound like the inverse of Monday Night Raw for the last.
These are
6
really
weeks.
these are some crap. These are two crap shoots for real. Like both of those, the two that made it to the finals, Pauly, are horrible
Oh my
gimmicks.
God.
Oh!
To get to the finals, Eugene, to recap, made it through Santina Marella, Rowdy Ronda Rousey,
Yeah, he did.
Mungo McMichael,
Yeah, he did.
and just recently Bastion Booger.
Yeah, he did.
On the flip
They
side,
did.
the legendary, and I say that term loosely, Gobbledygooker made it through former tag team champion IRS, the Shockmaster, son of a bitch,
So, real
Big
quick,
Dick Johnson. I really set myself up for that, didn't I?
Amanda-
And Jimmy Wang Yang.
Amanda says, I think Dean just likes saying big dick.
He does.
I do. I love it.
The closed captioning for this show is going to throw every deaf person off. They're not going to know what we're talking
That's
about.
okay.
Not at all.
Oh my God.
For the
I'm so happy I got to join in on this.
ladies and gentlemen, we have gone through this journey together of 32 of the most god-awful wrestlers in the history of this great sport.
Frame that bad boy up.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
go.
framing it.
100 plus years of great wrestling, and we have settled on the 2 worst ever.
The crappiest.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
crappiest of all time.
Eugene versus the Gobbledygooker.
So excited. Paul, you pick first.
You go first, yeah.
Gooker.
Gobbledygooker.
Eugene.
Oh, no.
Jeff, it's coming down to
Jeff.
you. Eugene. Oh
No, wait. Here, I've got an idea.
She's
Let's let
you
the
already know
fans
she's a
decide.
Eugene. He persuaded her. He got her in a
I
fucking.
didn't.
You got her in a
Her
camel
bracket
clutch.
was done before mine.
You probably put her in a camel
She
clutch.
printed the brackets and had hers filled out before me.
Let's let the fans decide the finals.
Okay.
Because
Put up a poll.
We'll put up a poll.
Eugene or Gobbledygooker.
It will be up for 5 or so minutes.
Yeah. We got.
So you're on Facebook. It'll pop
we
up
got
there in
4
moments.
people watching right now. We need a couple votes.
We need somebody to pick the winner.
Just for
You
reference's
are
sake.
about to pick the worst wrestler
Amanda
of all time.
picked Eugene.
I'll be completely honest. I don't know how to make a poll.
Paulie, go show him how to make a poll.
Yes, I will.
But
With
while,
Big
so real quick,
Johnson in it.
so while we're doing that, can I say who I
I think
had
Pauly
winning?
likes to say
Yeah,
big
you,
dick.
yeah.
I had Ronda
I knew
Rousey
you were
winning.
going to make me say it again at some
We
point.
knew you had Ronda Rousey winning. You don't like Ronda Rousey.
Go down here.
But that's why Dean had Michael Cole move into the Final
I
Four.
don't like
And
Michael
then-
Cole.
So it's Eugene.
I feel it. I don't like Michael Cole either.
Right here.
But man, this was look. Oh, Paulie's
Eugene.
on double camera. Double camera. Oh, there he is. Now he's gone. Now he's on Jeff's camera.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
And then you've got
Sharkbait. Hoo-ha.
Was a gobbledygooker.
Gobbledygooker.
Just put the gooker.
And then who's shittier? IER.
Is he there? I can't see. Oh,
What
yeah.
is shirt? Who is shirt?
Who is shirtier?
No, he just wrote
I
shirt.
love Lamb.
I
I love
don't know.
Lamb.
I think he's having a stroke or
Out all
some
weird
shit.
like.
Yeah.
And then you have to go over here and then hit publish poll.
Okay.
And then over here, it'll
That's
pop
yo
up.
Paulie right there.
And then we're good.
I am a real.
Why am I Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Why am I
So they can
Hacksaw
just go
Jim
right
Duggan?
there, and you'll see the poll in real time here. You can pause it, and you can also.
All right, I voted.
So far, one.
That's me.
Oh.
I voted. It popped up on my screen.
Popped up on your screen.
All right, we
I
need
have to suddenly take
we need
myself
we
to
need
the
the votes.
Facebook video
We need
and
the
find
votes.
out what's going on here?
Paulie's gonna vote. Nothing's going on.
You're gonna vote?
Hell yeah, I can't take any
Oh,
risks
come on.
here.
Big Dick Johnson.
Big Dick Johnson.
There's a real possibility that this is gonna go bad for us.
Big Dick Johnson for the dub.
What do you mean? This cannot go bad. This can go amazingly, just the way it has been. This has been a fantastic night
It really has.
of
It
wrestling chat.
It has been fun. We have had.
Paulie said Big Dick Johnson like 4 times. The one time he said it with his chest out.
Uh-oh. Right now we're at a tie.
Uh-oh.
So all you got to do
We
is
got
go,
6 viewers. Come on, guys. All you got to do is
it'll pop
pop
up
them
on
on
your
the screen.
While we're doing that, personally, I just want to say thank you to your wife, Amanda. She did a fantastic job here setting this up.
She did.
Thanks, Amanda.
The bracket looks fantastic. It's got the good branding on it with RTR.
We
I
like
know
how you
guys have talked about
randomized
some
everything.
merch.
We're gonna do
that
some
merch
merch.
out?
We're gonna figure
We're
that
doing
out
some
soon.
merch. It's going
Well,
down.
while we have this second, let's talk about what's coming up. Because tournaments are not over
Oh,
here
no.
at Revolution Radio.
Oh, no.
We're just getting warmed up.
Oh no, we got
We
a
have
women's tournament coming up,
The
Pauly.
biggest women's tournament
64 ladies.
Even the Mae Young Classic did not have this many women in.
That's right.
What
All
we're
I gotta
gonna
say
we're
is-
gonna make it a 2-night event.
Oh yeah, it might maybe bigger.
Mega.
Well,
It might-
Mega.
we'll do the first 32 the first day. I mean, the first
Well,
night. And then
you
next
got to
week
think
we'll do
about
the
it.
next 32.
We're gonna want to talk about them. We didn't want to really
Yeah.
talk about these guys. We laugh about them a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna want to talk about these women because like you're gonna
I agree.
put Sable in there, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're gonna put Deborah
we're
in
gonna
there?
have to talk about this. We're gonna have to talk about this
Puppy.
because that was just the
oh,
handprint on the
the
bikini
handprint.
contest.
Yes.
That was
To
a
be
big
fair, Sable-
part of the attitude movement.
And
that
Sable
was,
could go. I remember when she tiger bombed Mark Marrow.
Yeah.
So Sable's not a slouch in this
No.
whole thing.
okay.
I'm not saying that I'd put her over Charlotte Flair, but then again, Charlotte Flair doesn't put over anybody.
That's right. Jay Bird, what up,
Jay
homie?
Bird.
So as of right now, 2 things real quick. One, we are tied 3-3.
Oh jeez.
In number 2,
Jay Bird.
Make a vote, Jay Bird. Who's the crap?
I got-
Gobbledygooker.
I got
Or
a bracket that I'm working on too.
Okay. What do we got going on over at the Jeff Kirby Project?
We're working on a couple ones. We're gonna have an NFL GOAT bracket. We're gonna work on a NBA one.
A 32-man.
32. We might do 64. We might do 64.
I'm gonna be down for that.
And then we got some other ones that might be in the works. We might. I don't know. We'll just have to keep working on that. But yeah, we're still 3-3. So guys, if you are watching, vote.
Your vote will decide the crappiest of all time.
It is 12:33 right now, Eastern Standard Time.
Kyler, vote.
We will go till
Kyler, vote.
The
12:35,
gobbledygooker.
2 more minutes for
or
the
Eugene.
Gooker or
and we'll
Eugene.
see.
Gobbledygooker.
And if not, I will ask Siri. We'll do it this way.
Jesus
We
Christ.
can't leave it
will
up to
be
Siri.
number 1, and the gobbledygooker will be number 2, and we will let Siri decide.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Unless-
Put it in the hands of an iPhone.
Yeah.
We need some. Oh, hold on.
What we got going on? What we got going on?
I accidentally started a watch party by accident, and I don't know how to end it. So Amanda and Jay Bird are commenting on the watch party. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know how to.
So yeah,
get you
less
back.
than
Way to go, a-ho.
less than 2 minutes away before we let technology decide who is the crappiest wrestler.
We don't want to let technology
I
decide
don't want to let
because I mean we
There's
already.
so much work into it.
In all fairness, we already know who won because
Trust it.
I picked and Amanda picked, and that tie came down to a tiebreaker, and Amanda's tiebreaker won it for Eugene. So
Boo.
don't be trying to.
So yeah, real quick, I want to say my final was Ronda Rousey versus Big
Come on, guys, vote.
Dick
Just pick one.
Johnson.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Kyler.
Hey, Bubba.
So again, a lot of tournaments coming your way. If you're enjoying them, let us know. And if you have any suggestions for tournaments you want to see either the RTR team or Jeff Kirby Project cover, I know we talked about greatest matches of all time.
Oh, yeah,
although that's
Best
gonna
Oh
be-
yeah,
Maybe-
and then also
That's going to be a
there,
Best
tough one.
heel.
there might be
Best
there might be a couple
Tag teams.
there might be a couple brackets that we do where it just be a Revolution Radio one, where it's just everyone from all
Yeah.
all
Everybody
across.
bracket.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do tonight, but it's late night and everybody has lives. And
We hope your
We got
4th of
some
July
things-
weekend is good.
yeah, it's
Things
4th of
brewing
July
up.
weekend.
Brewing
Like I
up.
said, next week, don't forget, Running the Ropes will be live at 11.
Uh oh.
Love it.
So I
That's
think
10.
so we got a commenter, and I think we might
Tyler.
have. I think we got the winner.
Gobbledygooker. Yes. Yes, the gobbledygooker.
Does that put it over?
I think that puts it over. It's 12:35.
As Gobbledygooker is the winner?
That's
I was
it.
really hoping Eugene won, but it is the gobbledygooker.
Is it in?
Gobbledygooker.
It is the
Tyler with the vote.
gobbledygooker.
To decide
Top
the winner.
fan, Kyler Samples with the Gobbledygooker.
He is the winner of the
Gooker.
crappiest wrestler of all time.
See the bracket?
Let's see it. Good job, Kai.
Ladies and gentlemen, Here it is.
There it
Everyone
is.
needs to sign that. That's what needs to
Crappiest
happen.
Wrestler of all time.
Was it really ever into
The
question?
Gooker.
He was so bad on so many levels.
He was.
He couldn't
Did they
even
ever make an
dance.
action?
Question.
Did they make an action figure of him?
You know, I
That's what
don't
I
think
wanted.
they did.
We will look that up. We will have to get that to
If
it.
they did, it would be a hell of a
Question.
collector's item.
Who did you guys have as your guys' winners?
I had Big Dick Johnson.
I had Eugene.
I had Gooker.
I had Ronda Rousey.
Wow.
So
Yet again, I
of
like
the
Ronda
foremost-
Rousey.
Jay
a
Bird
lot.
said we're the worst fantasy football players. I doubt that, sir. Very highly.
I think he's throwing that more in my direction. Since
Pauly.
Hey, I've been decent.
Oh, is
the
he in
past
your
year,
fantasy
so I've been
football
actually paying
league too?
attention.
Yeah,
Oh, and Pauly
Watch
said
your
he's
mouth.
quitting fantasy football league because he lost.
that's not the
Loser.
main reason. That's not the main reason.
The
Actually,
Vipers.
I
or
got
whatever
runner up
your
last
team
year.
name is.
Paradise City Vipers.
Paradise City Vipers. I'm playing fantasy football this year. If you need an extra spot on your fantasy football team, let me know. I'll play.
I'm a little bit worried this year that there's not going to be a season.
There's going to be a season.
And I'm also
gonna be
worried
weird.
that somebody's team is going to get hit by the COVID stuff.
I can see that
And
happening.
their star running back or their star quarterback.
Not
goes
Nick
out.
Chubb, baby. He'll outrun that COVID. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get out of here.
Enjoy yourself on 4th of July weekend. Be safe. No drinking and driving. Wear your mask
Call
when
Uber.
you're out. Call Uber.
Call
do
for a
something.
ride.
Call me.
Call 440-RIDE.
Call somebody. I'll come pick you up if you need a ride.
Yeah, call Miss Debbie at 440-RIDE.
No
provide you.
Dewey's.
She'll get you
It's
in the
not
van.
worth it.
Hey, Jeff, what's that phone number? It's actually not
440
Yeah, give me the 440-RIDE number in case anybody needs a ride.
440-877-7433.
There you go. And get a ride. Don't drink and drive, like Dean said. Hope everybody has a safe and happy weekend. Paul?
As always.
So for all of us here at Revolution Radio, thank you for joining us for
I had a
the
great night.
crappiest of all time tournament. This was a lot of fun.
11 o'clock next week.
We will
See
be
you
back
then.
at it next week.
11 o'clock. Woo!
Bye.